Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Planet Don't go away. I know there isn't much of a park to see yet, but you know, we'll have that sorted in just a moment. Yes indeed, Planet Coaster, a brand new series, and we have this beautiful big empty no place that we're going to be transforming into something particularly glorious. And as with every journey, we start with the first step, and that first step is going to be the exciting moment of deciding what sort of path it is that is going to be our thing. Do we want this? I think sandstone might be quite pleasant. Let's do that. Let's fight the pathing tool, not for the last time. Okay, so the objective of this series, obviously enough, is going to be to build something fairly dramatic, and I have a reasonably sinister scheme, well, as sinister as one may expect, and we'll get there in due course, but in order to get there, we're first going to need to make just a little bit of money. Now, we're not going to do anything too dramatic to start with, but we will, we're just going to go very functional to get things underway. Let's get the old Fill the Beef and a milkshake shop opposite it. Yes. Yeah. So I mean, I'm playing on challenge mode, which means that I have to do all of the research myself, and it means that I start out with not a massive amount of choices. I've got some, but. No, not a huge amount of choice in terms of what it is that I'm building, but I've got enough. I've got enough to make some money and get some research going, and so pretty much everything that I build from the in this early stage, get off, is going to be replaced at a later date. Like, you know, we'll pay some attention to detail in terms of fitting these together in a coherent fashion. But no, to start with, we'll just get a few things going and go from there. Let's make this side the sedate side of the park. We'll go sedate one side, and we'll go slightly higher octane on the other. What should we do here? Yeah, we'll do what I typically enjoy doing, which is getting the entrance relatively close to the path, or rather, you know, at the far end of the park, and then we'll have the exit leading them back where they were before, because you know that's monstrously inconvenient for people. But I like them to be able to pass my many varied and wondrous hard-wearing wooden queue. Yeah. Simple concrete. That's what we want. Yes, no. With exits, I like to drag people past conveniences that they've already seen. Conveniences? That's maybe not quite the right word. Facilities they've already seen, so that if they want to catch up with the people they were hanging out with, they can do that. Again. Right. Where are we? Let's. I mean, you know, as much as symmetry isn't going to last us very long, let's do a little bit of symmetry to start with. So initially, I am not paying attention to colouring of any of this stuff. I'm not paying attention to design in any particular fashion. I just want to get a few bums on seats in order to be able to make the cash that is going to allow me to expand. Do we need to go further than that now? We don't need this queue too long. There we go. Right, let's open that, and then let's open this. And I think at the same time, we shall charge a little bit of money for people to get in. What do we think? Let's go $8 for a single ticket, and if you're coming in with a family ticket, we'll go $7. There we are. Look, come on, people. High octane awaits. Your next adventure is right in front of you. Anytime you like. Now, I'm going to keep an eye on, the various folks opinions of these rides in terms of, are they too expensive. I intend to fleece them for every penny they've got. Yeah, no one's too oh, look at this lot. Come on in. Bring me your monies. Yes. There we go. Come on. In you come. There you go. Lovely job. That will do nicely. Well, good. Well, I mean, you know, that's a pleasing start in terms of the number of people. I'm playing on medium difficulty because you know, I'm not a fool. I'm not paying this much. Okay. Is anybody? No, nobody's willing to pay that much. What about you chaps? Nobody is willing to pay that much. Right. So I'm going to need to reduce the price of these rides. Let's make that $1.50. Go on, what do you say? There, you see, they couldn't resist at $1.50. What about you? 6. Well, let's drop you to 3. I mean, where I'd like to get to is to not have to charge for any rides once they're in the park. But to begin with, I need the I need the cash, and therefore, you know, we will be utterly ruthless with this stuff. Right, let's get some research going, shall we? What do we need? Shops. Shops make money. Let's do it. 200 a month. Yeah, well, that'll do for now. Shops and facilities I want to do to start with. Right, have I got enough for another ride? My goodness, is it? I mean, this is already a shrieking electronic hell. I anticipate it's only going to get worse. Stick that on there. Stick the entrance. Right, place the exit. Right, path up. Path. No, that's the path we're looking for. You there. That. This. That. Good. And a queue. Yes. So over the course of this series, we will be taking on. Design in kind of freeform mode, in a price-free environment. Well, let's go 150 and see how they respond to that. And then we'll bring those blueprints into the main park as we build up the research to do so. That's the basic theme. See, look, yeah, you can't wait to jump on there. Yeah, I'm suggesting you might be a little old for this ride. Now, admittedly, you, like I, will... dear me. Yeah, we've got to do something about the interminable music going on there. Right. Anyway, yes, I suspect that these fine people, rather like myself, will quite happily go on any ride where there is not too much of a queue. Right. We haven't got enough money for any of that stuff. Let's see about banging in another money maker. There's a lot of litter in the park. Yeah. Oh, yes. All right. We'll stick some bins in then. There we go. So I've played a little of this before, as you can probably tell by the fact that you know, I'm not completely befuddled when it comes to where things are. But I am far from being an expert at this particular point. Well, we've managed to pack out those queues quite nicely. Stone me. Actually, I've never had a start this dramatically easy. I ought to probably hire a chap to make sure that everything. In fact, let's bang a quick mechanic in. There you are. Get to work, and then let's also have a chap who's just going to keep the place spick and span. Hopefully, that will be beneficial. Yeah, so don't expect too much in the way of excessive scenery. This is going to be bleak until I've got a good chunk of research done. What are you notifying me here? End of month, summer, and there's a lot of litter. Okay, thank you for that. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Now, if I've got enough, which I haven't quite, I'm not opposed to taking out loans to keep my theme park tickety-boo, which probably comes as no surprise to any of you. But in order to keep things under control early on, I'm not going to be taking out any loans at all. We're going to we're going to play it frugal initially. I've got this mass of people queuing for food. We're not charging enough, evidently. Looks busy. You need the loo. Oh well, busy is what we do here. Right, a cosmic strawberry. Let's go 580. Yeah, there you go. Pay up. Also, the Big Chief XL. Now, the Big Chief XL, I can't help but think that we ought to give them the works on that, but we will charge them $18 for it. There we go. Whereas the Chief Burger will keep entirely au naturel. There we go. It's just so very noisy down there. But hey, the queues are happening. As tempting as it may be to hire an entertainer to keep these people chipper, I'm not going to stuff them. They can just amuse themselves. We'll worry about that a little bit later. Oh, good, that one stopped. That one's incredibly noisy. Okay, good. Right, 1,100 in the bank. What we need is another surge of new guests. Now, we could use the age-old trick of closing the park and then reopening it to get people through the gate in the first place. Actually, no one's really balking at the prices, eh? Let's see if we can't be a little bit more ruthless with this. Let's go 10 and 9. What's your problem? Missed sales last month, 16. That's fine. I'm quite happy to turn away cheapskates in order to make things the gulpy. Excellent. Right, start research. Let's have another shop. Let's go for hats. Yes, I'm quite prepared to turn away cheapskates in order to have greater profit margins, especially while there is so much queuing going on. There you go. That's the gulpy setup. Now, you know what? I'm going to be generous. I'm going to put some toilets just opposite, because that's how I roll. But I'm not that generous. Yep, that'll do. Well, this is apparently all one building. Okay, fair enough. Price. Yeah, you can pay 25 cents to get in. How much do you need to keep your underwear dry? And I don't care what you think of me. I'm okay paying that much, yes. They're a very neutral expression. The first people in, of course, went, oh, I'm very glad it's free. No, it's not free anymore. It's not a charity, friends. This is Failurewood Hills, named after a very famous theme park on the east coast of East Anglia, which is undescribably the least cheerful place that you could possibly ever go to. Now, as tempting as it may be to... No, you know what? Actually, it might be Let's there we go. Let's ride this sucker. She's having a good time. She's got a t-shirt on. Arguably, I could turn the tempo up on this, and and like, you don't want to focus on the background. I tell you that much. No, that wasn't a wise idea. Let's get off that. Yeah, okay. Oh, crikey. Yeah, all right, that's done my head in ever so slightly. However, how are we doing for sales here? You need the loo. Well, the loo's directly opposite, chum. Go do that. How about the beef? Chief beef looks too busy. I'm sure it's fine. What do we got? Challenges going on, challenge research complete. Yeah, all of that. All of that business. There we go. See, look, hold on. They just came in. Let's have a look. Come here. Talk to me. You're not very happy. Well, you've come to the wrong place for that. I mean, if you wanted to be happy, you should really have gone somewhere else entirely. However, I will soon sell you merchandise. And you know, you'll love that to tiny little pieces. Of course, the wheels will come off this wagon if and when one of these rides break down. I should probably go for when one of these rides break down. Custom. What do we got? Oh yeah, I totally want to build one of the Lunar Autos. They are like the most disappointing ride you can ever go on. I just need to make a bit more cash in order for that to happen. But we're not quite there yet. We're almost there, but we're not quite there. I want to get one more ride up, and then theoretically this should bankroll through quite a bit of the research process that we're going to need to go through in order to build things the way that I actually want to build them. Should we have let's have a spin on this one, which, you know, I'm probably going to regret. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm regretting it. It's being driven by some teenager with attention deficit disorder. Oh, flip! I mean, really, is this what counts as enjoyment these days? You know, crikey. This might be a bit more like my speed. Yeah. See, look, they're loving it. They're all over it. They'll go on it again in a minute. All right. Oh, maybe not. All right. I'll just sit here. You go spend some money, people. Go buy a burger. I recommend the Big Chief. Hello, ladies. Welcome aboard the Pirate Nonsense Express. Yeah, it is terrific. Why not buy a T-shirt? Actually, I don't tell T-shirts yet. No, we need to rectify that. I need to flog some T-shirts. That's my research coming along. Almost there. Okay. Now I've got 1,600 quid. I reckon we can get another one of these. You know, terribly exciting. I see. Look at that. Now, I've built one of these in one of my test parks, and it broke down constantly. I mean, that's not necessarily a reason not to do it. But yeah, let's. I think the crowds will go wild. Yeah, path it up. Queue, please. Come on, round the corner. Do a 90-degree turn. That way. Look, just like. See, all right, go this way. See if I can. And then yeah, like that. And then like this, and a bit of no. You're attempting to read my mind, and that's not what I want you to do. No, I don't want you to snap to the path. I don't want you to snap to the... Well, if I... No? Obstructed. Well, okay. Well, you're just going to have a short queue. I was hoping to keep people on there a little while longer. There we are. And run that off there. How much are we going to charge for this? People get a little upset if I charge full price, so let's charge them 6 quid. Open sesame. Splendid. Right, now, my research is done. What do we got? Hats, fantastic. They sell hats. The clue very much in the title there. Now we've got some balloons. Now selling all of this kind of nonsense is a decidedly good idea, because they're not using up any of your facilities. It's you know, it's all money. And that's all profit in the bank. So as soon as I've got the cash for that, we'll stick one up. Now, if this were a proper build at this point, and you know, I'm going to tell you again, I'm not going to get old. This isn't going to get old. This is going to be a repeating theme. Is until I've got cash, we're just going to bang out stuff, or rather, until I've got my research done, we're going to sling stuff in just to make a bit of money. There we go. Get yourself a hat. That's the ticket. Good. Right, now. Items for sale. 12 quid a throw. Well, we'll leave that alone and see if people are into it or not. I may adjust the pricing accordingly. What's the early feedback there? Punters? Come on, hats for all occasions. You there, in the hat. What was it that led you to thinking that this hat was for you? I look amazing in my new hat. Yes, you do. There we go. Yeah, you see, there's some hat wearers. That's what it's all about. Oh, well, we've gone for an unconventional double Robin Hood and one spaceman approach. I like it. All right, magical. Right, well, we're gonna ride on this cheeky number here. There we go. Let's get me on board. I think I've chosen the best seat. Anyway, that will wrap it up for this inaugural flight through Failurewood Hills. In the future, we'll be placing more. Oh, hello, up and away. And we'll be buying more bits and pieces. And once I've started to develop the old scenery side of things a little bit, we'll splendid up the entire park. Oh yeah, oh this is relaxing, isn't it? Flippin' heck. Thank you very much for watching today. I've been Colonel Failure. Throw a like at this one if you enjoyed it. Please try not to throw your lunch out of the ride. I'll catch up with you very soon. Why not subscribe? That's a thing that will effectively get you a season ticket to the park. Oh, this is the way to drive people away from your video right at the end, isn't it? Thanks very much for watching. Cheerio! Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure, and this is whatever it's called. No, we're going to start that again. I'm going to start that again. I didn't remember what it's called.